Welcome back, or kind of. So here's the deal. A couple weeks ago, St. Louis County Executive Sam Page and St. Louis City Mayor Lyda Krewson have issued their kind of releasing some of those stay-at-home orders. They gave a 3-phase order and way to do that. Churches are starting to be able to come back together and worship together. But there are going to be some fluidness to this. There's going to be some things that we're going to have to work through. First and foremost, if you are uncomfortable with coming back, if you do not feel that you're ready to come and gather together with a group of people, we understand that, we respect that, and please stay home. Nobody is judging you, nobody is upset with you. Stay home for what's comfortable for you. We will continue to be offering online services. We're going to continue to be having DVDs and CDs available for you if you can't make it here. So that I wanted to get out right away. When we do decide to come back, which I'm tentatively looking at June 7th, which is the first Sunday of June, but understand that that is very fluid. That is a tentative date. I am going to be watching what the numbers do. Some of the businesses in St. Louis County are going to start reopening as of Monday. With that on the 18th of May. With that happening, I'm going to be watching those numbers. If we start to see those numbers start coming back up, we as a church will make a decision again to go ahead for the safety of you and for your family to go ahead and remain closed, doing strictly online services. Part of that stay-at-home order that's being lifted, the CDC is saying that if you are 65 or older, if you have an underlying health condition, that you need to still stay home and stay kind of to yourself. When I look around our congregation, unfortunately, that is a good majority of you. And so I'm taking all of those things into consideration. Please know that I am not making any of these decisions rash. I'm not making any of these decisions without having conversations with other pastors. Once a week, I sit in on a conference call with the governor and hear from him and his medical team, as well as in constant communication with the St. Louis Metro Baptist Association. So all of those things are taken into account while I'm making these decisions. So let's just pretend that we are talking and opening on Sunday, June the 7th. With that being said, you will notice that I came in through this door. We are asking for everybody to please enter through the handicap ramp. You will come in through these doors. There will be somebody there to greet you. They will have a mask and gloves on. They will open the door for you so that you may enter. When you come in, the stairwell to downstairs is going to be closed off. We're asking nobody to go downstairs. There's no Sunday school going on. There's none of that going on, so there will be no reason to go downstairs. The water fountain is out of order until further notice. That is a spot where a lot of mouths are, spit, hands, and so as a safety precaution, we are taking the water fountain out of order. If you need something to drink during the service, we're asking that you please bring a water bottle in a closed container so that while you're not drinking, you can keep it closed and it doesn't spill. So, if you'll notice that there are directional arrows on the floor. On these directional arrows, they come in, and then you will go straight down this aisle to the front. You'll turn right, and then make another right to go down that other side. As we're walking, you'll notice that our pews are now a minimum of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 feet apart. They're grouped in sections of 4. We're asking if there is if you come as a family, that you would please sit together and keep that, maintaining that 4-foot distance. During this time, we will not be bringing back our hymnals. We will not be bringing back our pew Bibles. So please be sure that you bring your Bible with you, or you will have to take the reading off of the screen. We are also not bringing back bulletins. So bulletins you will find those online. The bulletin will be posted online by Saturday. So you may take a look at it. You may print it. If you want a copy of it to stick it in your Bible, print a copy of that bulletin and bring it with you. On the back of each seat, there's going to be something called a QR code. If you have a smartphone, you're able to scan that QR code and it will take you to the bulletin. It will take you to our visitors page, things of those nature on our website. As I already alluded to, closing off the basement, until further notice, there will be no Sunday school, there will be no Sunday evening worship, and there will be no Wednesday evening worships. As well as we are no longer going to be offering childcare or nursery services. If you are coming with a small child, nothing excites me more than to hear a child in the sanctuary, and we're going to ask that you sit together as a family in the sanctuary for the remainder of the service. With that being said, now we've gone through the service. We're going to exit the building. I will be coming out of the pulpit and I will be releasing you row by row. As you exit, you will come down this side. Again, the directional arrows show you to come out this way. You will come down this side. If you are in need of using the handicap ramp to exit, when I come to your row, we're asking you to please let us know, and we will bypass your row, and you stay seated. As everybody else exits, they're going to exit out the back of the church and down the stairwell. If you need to use the handicap ramp to exit, please stay seated. We will come back and release you, and then you may exit through the handicap ramp. So as we come along, we're coming down this main aisle. We get to the back of the sanctuary, and we have our new offering box. So we will no longer be passing the offering plate. We're asking that as you exit the building that you put your offering into the offering box, then you'll exit through this door and exit through the side the door down the stairwell. If you want to continue to give online, there still will be that link on our website, as well as you can have your checks mailed directly to Clara, or you can drop them off in the offering box as you go. At the end of service, we're asking you to please come out through this way, exit the building. If you're going to stand and talk, you need to do that outside. We're asking for everybody to leave the building. That will give the people that are going to be going back through and sanitizing things and of those nature the opportunity to do that cleanup. If you have any questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. You can call me, email me, send me a letter, send it by carrier pigeon. However you want to get it to me, that is fine. But get a hold of me and let's talk through some of those things. Again, this is a very tentative way of saying that we're coming back. I'm going to be looking at those numbers. I'm going to be seeing what's going on, and we'll go from there. I think a lot of this is going to be new normal. So, we are going to have these online services and that. They will be ran regardless. If we get back to seating everybody in the sanctuary and back to what the old normal was, that we still are going to offer those online services. So if you are not comfortable in coming back, please don't come back yet. We understand. Also, with that being said, if you are feeling ill, if you're running a fever of 100.4 or higher, if you have a cough or a sore throat, or if you have traveled outside of the state in the last 14 days, we are asking you to stay home for a minimum of 14 days. That's to make sure that you don't have anything and bringing it into the building. So with that all being said, again, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Know that Tracy and I are praying for you. We love you, and we can't wait to see you soon.